Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way. Dani Olmo. Zubimendi. Casado. Lenormand. And it's Grimaldo. Baina. Martinez. Casado. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo looking to run onto it. Zubimendi. And they've got rid. Out again for a throw-in. Morata played out towards the right wing. Here's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Casado. Oh, that's nice. And here's Dani Olmo. And it's Zubimendi. Aim forwards. Martinez. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Grimaldo, and he goes cross-field. Morata. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro, now here's the delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Pedro Porro clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. What a throw in. And it's Morata. Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ferran Torres. Baina. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Takes a shot! Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got a throw. Dani Olmo. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro. And it's Olmo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without complication. Martinez have it back and can go again. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. Climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Martinez. Dani Olmo. Zubimendi. Casado. Grimaldo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Porro. Baina. Zubimendi. Time to deliver. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Martinez gets across to intercept that. Grimaldo looks to the other side. And it's Zubimendi. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Dani Olmo. United Arab Emirates can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Quality ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Casado. Pedro Porro. That's good play. And it's Zubimendi. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Lenormand gets over and intercepts. Martinez shifted upfield. Grimaldo. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro. And he decides to cross it. Punched away. And here's Ferran Torres. And what's he giving here? Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Zubimendi. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Zubimendi. Pedro Porro swings it across. Zubimendi, no, again there's no way through. Out of play for a throw. Plays it across. Defending of the desperate variety. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Spain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Dani Olmo tries a cross. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper and claimed it back swiftly. Can he latch on to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dani Olmo going full tilt down the right-hand side. And that was very necessary. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Morata, and it's Subimendi. Deftly away. Lenormand. Subimendi. And here's Morata. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And here's Morata. Morata, oh, good spread. Played into the middle. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Casado. Tries a deft little ball. It's out for a goal kick. Lenormand. Martinez. Casado. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Baina. Out to the left it goes. And it's Grimaldo. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Martinez, some resolute defending there. Casado. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. Morata. Now it's Dani Olmo. Baina. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Casado. Baina. Grimaldo looking to add to his goal. Subimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Casado. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played towards the other side. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. He's well to chance! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. United Arab Emirates grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casado. And here's Morata. Clears it away. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Dani Olmo. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's Porro. Played out to the right. The ball goes to mighty effort! Goal, Spain! And they're back in front! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Driven forward. The pass has gone astray. And he has been fouled there. Offside, yes it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Baina. Out to the right. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Zubimendi. And it's Baina. Chance to play it in. So here comes the substitution.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on the field is...
Played out to the right. Dani Olmo. Baina. Casado. Oh, good spread.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Morata, and the finish! And that would have won it.
Morata really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Oh, good ball. Ferran Torres chooses to go back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Up towards the front line. Grimaldo. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. Martinez makes the interception. Casado. Lenormand. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro, gently done. Moved on forwards. And that could set him on his way. Now this could... Ferran Torres!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Nicely intercepted. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Casado. Baina. Grimaldo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Lenormand. Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Zubimendi. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Zubimendi, and here's Morata, it's Morata! And that is the last effort of the game. Spain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you.